presume.
The butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on Tom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Però vedi, lui risulta anche magari molto interessante fin dalla prima volta che lo vedi, perché c'ha una fottuta introduzione e ti trasmette subito un bel mood. I tizi che ti incrociano le armi, che ti dicono dove cazzo vai, lui che comunque si atteggia molto, che ti fa capire che sei innamorato di Treviso perché ai cunari piace l'arte, anche il modo in cui c'è da gesticolare con la telecamera e tutto quanto, la musica. Rispetto al primo custode che tu entri in taverna e c'è stampelato coi baffi, per di no.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city.
You're not an end-of-the-world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Io ve lo giuro, sto tizio comunque ha cagato in testa a 3/4 dei dialoghi e queste che abbiamo fatto fino ad adesso, ma tipo proprio l'ha stompati su più livelli, perché è bello, perché ti intriga, perché è una cazzo di main. Porca puttana, a me sta cosa mi triggera di Veilguard, perché è una main, perché se era una secondaria o una quest di companion era un coglione di merda che diceva 3 cazzate e faceva 2 cacate. Dragon Age sono anche i suoi companion, i dialoghi che fai, il rapporto che crei. Non mi puoi fare Davrin che dopo la 6ª volta che affronto un gruppo dei proloscuri e dei custodi dice che cosa sanno questi tizi. Cazzo, ma sei rincoglionito? Non ti abbandonerò ai traditori che ti hanno dato a me. Bella, tanto vedi pure sta cosa in chiave da cunare. Io l'ho conquistata, non sono stato la merda che ha tradito. Siete voi che me l'avete data. Non la ridarò ai traditori che me l'hanno fatta conquistare. Che bella sta cosa, quanto cunare.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site, 𝗟𝗏𝗡 Island.
The butcher kept his word.
And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗅.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at 𝗟𝗏𝗡 Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go, leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
Ecco, vedi, rientrano con la merda. Ma che cazzo bisogno c'è da mettere lui che se era palese che fosse il traditore che rompeva i coglioni? Cioè, ma fai che lo sgamiamo più tardi, che i corvi comunque lo capiscono e vaffanculo. Cioè, vedi, poi, vile traditori! Ma io dico figlio di puttana, ma che cazzo me ne frega del 𝗍𝗓𝗏?
You gutless traitor. You weren't powerless against the Butcher, you were working with him.
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the 𝗕𝗏𝗡.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the 𝗕𝗏𝗡. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗡. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
Io non commenterò neanche sta cosa qua perché loro che continuano veramente a dare colpa a Rook che è un fottuto drago, arcidemone, ha caricato una città. Cioè, veramente, cioè, io credo che nella lista di stronzi Rook non ci sia neanche perché ci stanno talmente tante potenze a livello del 𝗨𝗏𝗣𝗣𝗢 che sarebbero dovute arrivare prima di noi, che io sta cosa continuo a non capirla. Posso capire Lucanis o Niv che appunto per quanto non lo vogliono accettare hanno un po' di risentimento. Perché? Perché ti conoscono nel privato e sanno che cos'è l'Egida del Velo a livello di potenziale. Loro no, loro veramente è perché devono incolpare qualcuno. Lui faceva sto discorso senza aggiungere il c'hai il tuo volto sta sciagura, andava pure forse bene. Aggiungerlo è proprio inutile, non c'ha senso.
Sometimes there's no good choice left. Just a bunch of different bad ones. A leader owns the consequences of that choice, no matter what they are. What if Treviso's people could have fought back, could have rallied to the city's defense? But the 𝗕𝗏𝗡 kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to 𝗧stone Island. Face 𝗟𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 and 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗏, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
Dato lui scelta da coglione.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the 𝗕𝗏𝗡 fell in line?
Whatever the 𝗕𝗏𝗡 are looking for, 𝗦𝗍𝗍's giving it to them.
The blight changes things. Even the 𝗕𝗏𝗡 fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Il tizio non ha fatto propriamente una mossa furba perché metti caso che sono così rincoglioniti, non l'avevano capito, adesso che lo sanno lui c'ha dietro al culo tutti i corvi d'Antiva. Che per carità se sono quelli de Veilguard non ha paura di niente perché sono veramente da chicco sta assassini.
Something always bothered me about 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏.
Many things bothered me about 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏, yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏 all along. They think they have the power in the 𝗕𝗏𝗡 and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏 will be hiding, so we will hound their 𝗕𝗏𝗡 and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
We'll stop 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
𝗧stone Island. 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏 confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face 𝗟𝗟𝗏𝗡 and 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗏 approaches, but it will not take us long to find 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the blight, help us deal with the governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Mammi, per carità, sì, rincoglionita, 8 su int, ma mammi. Ora 𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗏 controlla gli 𝗕𝗏𝗡, che io devo capire perché gli 𝗕𝗏𝗡 lo seguono, visto che gli 𝗕𝗏𝗡 seguono il più forte, però magari c'ha qualcosa.
damned dark spawn at the gates and scratched me, blighted me. If you hadn't interfered.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city. But it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
Maybe Treviso will survive. Maybe not. You've lost the right to know.
You must be so proud. Leaving this city in the grip of murderers.
You say you did all this for Treviso, 𝗍𝗡𝗍, to protect it, but you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Il governatore una volta tanto ha detto in realtà qualcosa di giusto, perché se questa fosse la corruzione dei Dragon Age Origins 2 Inquisition, Treviso potevano pure abbandonarla, buttarla giù e andarla a costruire da un'altra parte, perché la corruzione letteralmente per anni persiste e tu là non ci puoi proprio neanche vive.
Rook, I should have wine. We should toast you.
𝗍𝗡𝗍𝗔𝗥𝗧𝗥𝗍 is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The 𝗦𝗢𝗡 remain, though with 𝗍𝗡𝗍 gone. I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
Treviso would have fallen long ago if it really didn't have a chance.
I'm not so sure. A city is only as healthy as those who care for it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory!
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
Lucanus?
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
What was it Nev said? That killing the demon in the Fade could do it?
Could. She says there are no guarantees. Besides, our circumstances are unique.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
Vabbè, dice, non voglio ammazzarlo, voglio farlo semplicemente tornare a casa.
And what about the other person in this equation? How does he feel about this?
He dreams of freedom. I've shared those dreams. He never chose this, Rook. Something must change.
You sound like you've still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
If it came to that, you could handle him. Or are you worried you wouldn't be able to put him down?
I worry that I'd miss him.
If Spite gets his freedom, it's his choice what to do with it. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Porca puttana. Ah, vabbè, beh, praticamente è la mia fatta stile corvo. Raga, ma che figa! Così inizierai la tua avventura finale. Non potrai tornare alle missioni incomplete o a quelle non ancora scoperte. Se ritieni di aver preparato i tuoi alleati a sufficienza per sfidare gli dei, allora affronta 𝗟𝗏𝗏 e 𝗟𝗏𝗍𝗏. Eroici baluardi del velo, molti compagni hanno superato la difficoltà personali e affronteranno con fiducia le battaglie imminenti. Forza alleata, grazie al tuo aiuto, la maggioranza degli alleati ti sosterrà da una posizione vantaggiosa. Figata, minchia, proprio ti dice, bro, sei pronto? Perché guarda che ti entrano i cazzi in culo forte,
Events are weaving together quickly now, Rook. For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound.
So the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed, although he requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot his responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, he has pledged himself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
Only one of us has a fragment of a god inside them, 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗡.
I carry only her memories, not her strength, nor her capacity for strategy.
Well, either way, our allies will be ready.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 and 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏. If we fail in this, they gain all that is needed to reshape the world in their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their 𝗓𝗏𝗡 servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the eclipse, which isn't for another... 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏.
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Tu sta cosa mi ha fatto venire la pelle d'oca, Usa la magia del sangue per spostare i pianeti.
𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 just caused an eclipse. The gods can finish their dagger. We need to move now.
But we were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an alignment between the stars and powerful currents in the Fade.
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
Ma la cosa che a me mi fa venire la pelle d'oca è che non è che lui ha fatto chissà quale cazzapippolo. Lui con la magia del sangue è talmente potente che ha semplicemente preso la luna, ha detto aspetta, me servi che vai un po' più di qua, stronza. Che cosa cazzo ho visto? È stato fighissimo.
Lucanus is right. We have to go, now.
No time to scrape up an army, even if we had one.
You think we're enough?
What will we be facing on the island?
There's gonna be blight crap.
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire 𝗓𝗏𝗡 army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
Yeah. But if we're going down, let's go down swinging. So let's stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
We're with you. The gods won't leave that island.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can.
Beh, perché giustamente l'ha detto, sta a fa bordelli anche per l'oblio. Raga.
I thought I heard you in here.
I can't stop thinking about the moon. They moved the moon, Rook.
Right. That.
They moved the damn moon like it was a picture they wanted on a different wall.
Lace.
And we're supposed to stop them? How?
L'Harding sta ragionando, perché comunque dopo che tu vedi una roba del genere dici, ma che cazzo mi ci fa andare sull'isola? Ma andatevene tutti a fanculo, no?
I think we can win. If I didn't, I wouldn't try.
I want to believe that. Really, I do. But so many things could go wrong. I can't stop thinking. What if? What if one of us...
You mean, what if one of us dies?
Don't say it. You can't just say things like that.
We're both thinking it.
But saying it out loud is different.
Forget about the gods. We just stop. Run away.
We can't do that.
Exactly. We're the only ones who have any chance. We have no choice but to try.
No matter what might happen, huh?
No matter what might happen. We're in this. Together.
Together.
Varric, I hope I'm not interrupting whatever you're doing.
Take a deep breath.
The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're gonna die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge. It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
I'm not.
You're in uncharted territory. It's not like anyone has experience fighting gods. Well, maybe Solus does, but you really don't want to get him talking about it.
Too late.
My point is, you're doing the best anyone could do in this situation.
What I really need is a plan. And less bullshit.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Better get to work. Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
It's fortunate we weren't spotted coming in.
A lot of dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
Now we just have to deal with that.
Morgan didn't exaggerate. That's the entire Antam army over there.
The gods will know we're here soon. And so will the Antam. We need a distraction. One team to draw off that army, and another to stop the gods from finishing their dagger.
I'll take half the team and cause some trouble down by the Antam ships.
Wait, I'm the scout. I can get us around this place faster.
There'll be Blight farther up, Harding. And Darkspawn.
I've fought them before. And I've got the stone on my side.
No one's fast enough for that many Antam.
Someone has to do this, Tosh.
So who will it be?
Oh Dio santissimo, non lo sapevo! C'è stira uno dei due! Madonna, ma è palese! Perché è palese che se c'è sta la prole oscura, c'è sta Ghilanane. Perché chi cazzo lo sta a fare il pugnale fatto con il Cristo Redentore? Però il fatto è che comunque effettivamente è prole oscura. Cioè io l'Harding la voglio mentre scapoccio il Garnan. Cioè è ovvio che me la porto fino alla fine.
Davern's right. We need a Grey Warden and a Griffin in the lead.
Won't let you down. Either of us.
I'll take the rest of us, and get to the gods before they finish their dagger and cut open the Fade. Once we're in place, Lucanus will take Solus's dagger and ambush Ghilanane.
Elgernon's pet.
One problem at a time. As long as he has that archdemon, he's invulnerable. Concentrate on Ghilanane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elgernon.
Good luck, Rook. Let's make some history.
Good luck. And thanks. Davern.
Just like you said in the lighthouse, Rook. We stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
Sounds like Davern's team found the Antam. I hope they're all right.
Davern in questo momento con gli altri, per carità sono tutti dei tori, loro hanno caricato quella roba cunari là, Cioè stanno tipo 5 a non so quanti, sono delle macchine da guerra. È praticamente un esercito di piccoli campioni di Kirkwall che da soli fanno esplodere le orde.
How brave of you to seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elgernon.
𝗟𝗡𝗏. He said my name.
Perché giustamente gli ha scrocchiato la prescelta. Piccolo dettaglio figo. Però questo è un fottuto quadro. Questo è un cazzo di quadro, Porca troia.
We sense intruders, the same mortals who defied us at 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗔𝗥𝗠𝗜. A dwarf. Stonebound. A frost wielder. 𝗦𝗦𝗢𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗔𝗥𝗡. There are others. Find them. Bring us what remains.
Damn. This is bad.
We have to hurry. The 𝗦𝗢𝗡 will be looking everywhere after hearing that.
Ma scusate, ma neanche una frase unica per Rook. Ma vaffanculo, dai. E io non conto un cazzo. A breve te suono come un tamburello. Però va bene, non conto niente. Aspetta che ti stermino pure l'ultimo drago, poi ne riparliamo. Ci vuole un attimo, tanto ormai li spezzo come 𝗟𝗡𝗞.
Oh, another 𝗦𝗡𝗅. Oceans of magic are coursing around us because of the god's ritual.
Then we'd better find 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Quickly.
Wait. There are wards blocking the way out. Blood magic.
One touch could kill.
How do we get through? Ideas?
Patterns are familiar. If I can fracture the harmonics, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
Ma capito, ma sono dei figli di puttana. Ma vedi, ma queste sono tutte scelte, io ho paura di farle. Stellara, perché è più familiare con gli elfi. Cioè, perché il fatto è che non è che ti danno... Cioè, ti dicono, guarda, sono più brava io. E stop. Madonna, adesso tocca il coso, muore. E diventa polvere per terra. Mi serve un mozzico di marmellata prosciuttata. Perché ce lo stessi chiedendo, non sto scherzando. È veramente il panino dell'Harding. L'ho mangiato a inizio serata. Madonna, senta, mi ha distrutto le mani. Cristo, madonna. Stellara, non morì però, per favore.
This is your territory, 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Just go slow.
I'll be careful.
I'll keep this 𝗦𝗡𝗅 in check while you work. But with things so unpredictable, I fear anything might happen once we kill 𝗟𝗓𝗓.
Solas warned me that there'd always be costs and consequences to fighting gods. But if we kill 𝗟𝗓𝗓, snatch the god's dagger, and escape, maybe we prove him wrong.
I dearly hope so.
And there.
Great work.
Thanks. Be careful. The gods might know we're here now.
That is a certainty.
𝗟𝗓𝗓!
The Elven are a scattered people, but fret not. I shall bring your mage gently back into our fold. You can all be forgiven by embracing the wisdom of surrender. Continue, and even the dread wolf will regret what I do to his pawn.
Come on! Elgernón and 𝗟𝗓𝗓 are still on the island. If we move fast, we might get 𝗟𝗓𝗓 back.
Damn it! Hold on, Belle!
The gods know we're coming, but they still need to finish their dagger.
Then we should split their attention.
Right. Half the team comes with me on the main path. Davrin, you and the others stay out of sight and get Lucanus to the ritual.
Then after he kills 𝗟𝗓𝗓, we rescue 𝗟𝗓𝗓. All this magic, it feels like a storm.
Which means Elgernon's almost completed the dagger.
Where's 𝗟𝗓𝗓?
On the move. Spite can feel her hunting for us.
Potrebbe essere viva, perché magari serve a quello lo stato di tizia d'egida del velo. Perché la portiamo nel nostro gregge, la corrompono. Però magari se è abbastanza forte sopravvive. Cioè, perché se veramente me li sterminano uno alla volta davanti agli occhi, me incazzo, Dio Cristo. Perché falli diventare l'egida del Cristo Redentore e muoiono. Ma che vuol dire?
Keep your heads. Follow the plan. We'll kill 𝗟𝗓𝗓. We'll get our friend back, and then...
Then we kill Elgernón. We'll distract 𝗟𝗓𝗓 until Lucanus gets a clear shot.
Good luck, Davrin.
Like I promised, whatever it takes.
It's all yours.
As is 𝗟𝗓𝗓.
Not soon enough, Great Warden.
Don't let her get...
Davrin!
He hears you not. So few of you remain. Small.
Harding?
Desperate.
Nev?
Fearful. For your transgressions, little rook, you face a god alone.
Lucanus, I've got you!
Behold your current age! Fragile, aimless, lost! We are the only beings in this world who can cleanse and tame the blight. Use it to rebuild the old glories. You've done naught but destroy them!
You and Elgar'nan are trapped by the past, just like Solus. You had your chance, each one of you. And we don't owe you a thing!
Whatever it takes. Hassan!
Davrin!
No! We had such plans! Veilguard!
You will regret this.
Davrin me l'aspettavo. Hassan no.
The fade's still ripping open!
The dagger! Rook! You must break its contact with 𝗟𝗓𝗍𝗓!
Lucanus? Lucanus!
And so you have your victory. You live, and 𝗟𝗓𝗍𝗓 does not. Are you not proud to finally reach this moment? Or did you think you'd win the day without some painful sacrifice?
If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people.
No one's retreating.
We'll all die.
Watch demons attacking the north.
You and your friends stood against the gods. Your courage is laudable.
Solus.
But mortals cannot win this battle. I am sorry it is what must be.
I saved you, Rogue. What was the point? You were never up to it.
You're worthless.
Varric never believed.
You are no leader. You failed us all.
What failure cuts your conscience now, I wonder?
Laura!
Your friend is dead.
Dead and gone. It was your fault.
Your fault.
Regret, like all emotions, is a powerful thing. It can bruise us, break us, or blind us to the truth. Regret is even strong enough to serve as the lock on a prison built to hold gods. But such a prison can hold any captive. Even you.
No!
You were never ready to make the sacrifices that leadership requires. So through our connection, I molded you into someone the prison would accept in my place.
Varric?
Your work is done.
What? This is... This is where we talked when I was dreaming. But I'm not dreaming. Has to be some way out of here. Just have to find it.
Bonnie, che sta cutscene è stata una figata assurda. Lui effettivamente era imprigionato. Lasciamo perdere la supercazzola del qualcuno simile a me pesse infilato dentro, perché non è tanto quella la cosa. È che questo posto e queste mani qua rappresentano i rimpianti. Cioè io dovevo creare una persona simile a me, non simile a Solas, ma che fosse stato un leader che ha dovuto fare dei sacrifici grevi, che alla fine l'avrebbero intrappolato dentro la gabbia degli dei. La gabbia degli dei, cioè è una cosa che tu non puoi controbattere. Perché? Perché fa parte di te stesso. Bellissima sta cosa. Ecco che cazzo hanno sempre rappresentato ste mani. Il rimorso, qualcosa che ti tiene, che ti lascia qua dentro. Sta scena è stata veramente figa, perché con tutte le statue, le cose, lui che chiacchiera, è lui che ti fa mind gaming per proprio dire ok, mo qua te ce lascio a vita, stronzo. Ti dice Bellara, Varric, Davine che si è sacrificato per te, tu che hai messo a rischio tutto quanto, Treviso, no? Figata. Tocca comunque a un certo punto analizzare anche gli dei qua, perché gli dei provavano rimorso, quindi vuol dire che alla fine sono stronzi ma non così tanto, o magari non è tanto e solo quello che pensi di te ma anche quello che pensano le persone. Esatto, è quello a cui sto pensando, Lone, è che la gabbia degli dei essenzialmente ritorcegli contro tutti tutti i loro rimpianti. Forse perché la parola rimpianto è molto larga, perché il rimpianto non è solo il ho fatto il pezzo di merda, ma anche magari appunto si ricollega a quella cosa di Solas, no? Gli faccio credere che li sto inculando, gli faccio credere che sono più forte. Parte del Dreadwolf è la sua astuzia, l'astuzia di farti venire magari volente o nolente dei ma non è che avrei potuto far meglio, perché il regret non è soltanto rimpianto del ah mi dispiace per Bellara, è di tante cose. Quindi alla fine tu gli fai build a tutta sta roba e li infili dentro una gabbia che neanche loro possono spezzare. Residuo del fallimento, frammenti di sfera rotti da una fiducia mal riposta, accenni di un potere irrecuperabile, combustibile dei rimpianti che ronzano di una diffusa vitalità perduta. Ecco perché lui alla fine poi c'è rimasto chiuso qua dentro, perché giustamente ce n'ha avuti pure lui tanti col fatto che magari si è avvicinato alle persone. C'ha avuto 𝗏𝗏, c'ha avuto sta roba qua e compagnia. Ma infatti tu come uscirai da qua? Perché l'unico modo effettivamente è accettare i tuoi rimpianti, che è una cosa difficilissima. Cioè per quello dico, io dovrò affrontare Varric, il non è stata colpa mia che è morto, idem per Bellara, idem per Tami, perché Solas tutte quelle robe te le dice apposta ovviamente, te le dice per farti sentire una merda.
I wanted the elves to have a future that was all their own. I'll never see that now.
Vedi perché per tutto il gioco ti fanno fare delle scelte a cazzo? Perché tu poi, qua, ti dicono ah, hai distrutto l'archivio e io lo volevo invece.
You're my friend, Bellara. But we had to get those wards down. I made a choice. I live with the choices I make. The successes and the failures. We all believed in what we were fighting for. What we're still fighting for. And Bellara knew what it might cost.
She did, kid. We all did. Because you always chose the hard truth over the easy lie. Solus, on the other hand.
Everyone's a pawn to someone like Solus. Pieces to sacrifice, without a second thought.
Davrin.
Paradossalmente era una gabbia così facile da cui uscire, ma dove gli Evanuris, essendo così tanto bagati, col cazzo che avrebbero affrontato i propri rimorsi. Idem Solas. Va bene, figo. Ci sta, ci sta.
Whatever it takes. That's what you told us. And you lived that. Every day. You helped me rescue the Griffins. Got him to Arlethan. You asked a lot of us, the team. But you asked even more of yourself. And after everything you've done, it was my turn to make the sacrifice. And I'd do it again.
You gave your life to save the world, Davrin. But the world's still not saved. So I'm going to get out of here. Stop Elgranon. And stop Solus. You took a fight that wasn't yours and made it yours. I'll make sure your sacrifice was worth it.
Great job, kid. Now, what about mine?
𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏 seconda live. Però andiamo a piangere, perché la cosa bella è che sta tornando piano piano indietro il tempo, prima che implodesse tutto, no?
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've got to try to reach him. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen!
Varric! Varric! Harding!
Rook.
Let's go, this way.
Il pezzo di merda gliel'ha lasciato come ultimo, perché giustamente questo è un bel groppone da buttare giù, eh.
Solas killed you. His friend. You tried to talk to him, to reason with him. And he cut you down.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
Doesn't matter. You're still dead.
Yeah. Sorry about that, kid.
Sì, l'unico peccato è che sta roba la vedi lontano un miglio. Cioè io lo cioccai per questo, perché Harding non dice un cazzo quando arrivi. Bellara parla di Varric come se non l'avesse mai incontrato. Nei dialoghi nessuno lo guarda, nessuno lo interpella. In realtà tutto sto pezzettone fosse stato buildato molto meglio a livello di storia, proprio anche con i companion. Qua è veramente un pezzettone pesante, eh. Cioè, perché io mi immagino sta roba tipo in Origins, a fine gioco magari, con Morrigan, con Alistair, con Leliana, con Stan, dici porca puttana. Ma anche in Inquisition, con una Cassandra, con in realtà tutti i membri, no?
You know, I think I knew the truth, deep down. But I couldn't face it.
Why not?
Because it would mean admitting that I let you die.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him, to try to reach him, even knowing the risks. Because he was my friend. My decision, my sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But
every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I'd planned.
Ecco, l'unica cosa che devo capire in questo momento lui che cos'è? È una proiezione della mia mente? È uno spirito? No, perché è un nano. Quindi credo che sia in realtà la gabbia di per sé che ti prende al 100% e ti usa per farti i test. Bello, qua ti puoi incazzare con Harding e Neve, eh? Ma quindi loro lo sapevano. Perché vedi, perché se mi danno una spiegazione sono contento. Sappiate che io gli avrei detto mi mancherai, eh?
All this time, Harding and Neve. Why didn't anyone tell me?
They thought you knew. You're the only one that wasn't in on it.
But they talked to you, I remember.
Nope. They talked to you. Or to themselves. You just filled in the blanks. Time to finish this story. Your story. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solas?
You talked to Mythal. You saw the memories. Solas wants to be a hero. That's who he is, deep down. But it's easier for him to play the villain, because that means he didn't fail. All the damage he's done, the people he's hurt, it becomes a choice. Remind him who he really is. He might just listen.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here.
Better be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Rook!
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light!
We've got something. Get ready.
I am 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡, first of the firstborn, last of the 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗍. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand. Citizens of 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗍, give yourself to me. Together we shall unleash magic so glorious, so limitless, that all the world will be transformed.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How are the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡's blighted the city, and the Venatori have sealed the gates. No one can get in or out.
Even the city's alluvians went dark. We've got no way to contact the Shadow Dragons. They'd be dead already if not for Solas.
Solas?
He got to 𝗦𝗨𝗏𝗡 just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now everyone's following Solas, like he's the only one who can save them.
Rifà la stessa identica cosa. Dio Cristo. Allora, io gli ho detto quella cosa. Varric mi ha detto: guarda, pensavano che tu lo sapessi. Sì, ok, ma non te ne puoi lavare così le mani. Se ritorna al fatto allora che sta cosa poteva funzionare, se tu me la ponevi meglio. Non è che loro poi eliminano dal loro vocabolario per tutta la campagna Varric. Neanche che lo nominano magari al passato. Io e Varric siamo andati spesso. O ti mettevano qualche roba. Boh, lo ignorano totalmente.
He's using the Shadow Dragons and anyone else he can to give him a clear shot at 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡. Then he finishes his ritual and the whole world drowns in demons. He can't hurt 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡 yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
So Solas has to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solas goes for 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡 with the dagger he took from us.
Esatto, anche una roba del genere. Non ne parlavano per non ferirti, per non riaprirti la ferita. Anche se paradossalmente dovrebbe esserne più triste Harding che Rook.
We can't stop 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡 and his archdemon while Solas is out there ready to stab us in the back again.
Solas is not going to be happy when he sees you've escaped from his trap.
He's got the dagger. There's no way to kill 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡 without it.
We did attempt to create a dagger to replace the one Solas took.
Nice to look at, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing.
So it cannot kill 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡.
Looks real enough.
But it is not. We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Bellara is or what 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡 is doing to her.
And Davron and Hassan are...
Quindi questo pugnale palesemente lo usiamo per inculare il Dreadwolf. Tipo, guarda che cosa c'ho qui, era quello fake. No! Perché sembra palesemente per quello.
If Bellara were here, she'd tell us there's still work to do. And Davron would already have Hassan in the air. They're not here to finish this. But because of their sacrifice, we are. So let's do it for them. Get a message to anyone who's still out there. Tell them we're gonna stop 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗡 and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back 𝗦𝗨𝗏𝗡𝗍.
Hey, are you okay?
No, but I will be.
Listen, let us handle getting word to our allies. All you need to handle is taking care of yourself, okay? I'll be by your room to check up on you soon. We lost so many people that day.
I know.
I never gave up on you. I I knew you were still out there.
There were times in the Fade when I wanted to surrender. It made me relive my worst memories.
I'm so sorry.
But that made me think of the good things I had, like meeting you and being with you.
And I can carry the pain of the Titans. But not alone. Not without you. Because I love you.
A parte che io ho l'opzione per la nudità, quindi dovevate stare tutte aperte. Ma neanche... Cioè, io mi ricordo ancora con Morrigan queste scene da modelli in pose orribili.
Ok. What?
You know, sometimes I'm afraid that if I close my eyes, you'll disappear again. Is it really you?
If you dreamed me up, the least you could have done is make me cuter.
You don't need to be cuter. I've seen spirits leave the Fade and become real people.
Oh, you think I could be a spirit in disguise?
It isn't malicious. They're just drawn to strong emotion. And then, one day, they're people.
I think I'm really me. And I'm really here.
Thanks. I just needed to hear it. When I was little, the world was simple. Things were what they appeared to be. Now, I realize that's not true. It's never been true. I've opened a door, and I can't shut it again.
Sì, sta citando il bellissimo Cole ed è stato bellissimo come quando hanno inquadrato l'acquario tu dici ma che cazzo stiamo vedendo? Perché c'erano due testoline piccolissime perché siamo mini.
You said you saw a spirit becoming a person. When?
There was someone with the Inquisition, a young man. By the time he joined, he was a real, physical, solid person. But he didn't start out that way.
Could we stop thinking about the Fade for a bit? I just want to be here. That place was just harsh truths and endless dread.
All right. No more Fade talk. Just being together.
But I want a snack. There were also no snacks in the Fade.
Fine. Snacks. And then you get right back here.
This is how it's gonna be from now on, huh?
Yes. At least until I'm positive you're not disappearing again. Now go.
I love you too, Lace Harding.
Ah minchia, puoi andare a fare l'ultimo discorso con tutti quanti. Adoro. Chissà se c'ha qualche dialogo unico se vai nella stanza di Davrin.
You were a warden to the end, Davrin. A hero. But you were a lot more than that to this team. You were a friend. We couldn't find any trace of you. I don't know what to think about that. Whatever it means. We miss you, Davrin.
Ricorda Hassan, dove ci stanno le piume.
Hassan, we're gonna miss you, boy. You're one of a kind. Wherever you are, I hope it's filled with all of the truffles you could ever imagine. And worms. Oh yeah, let's not forget those.
Vedi questa figata, perché vai in giro per la stanza a ricordarti del personaggio. Questo è veramente carino, perché io poi mi incazzo anche perché queste cose qui, questi momenti hanno un potere di carica emotiva alto. Però se il moltiplicatore può essere quanto vuoi, può essere per 100, ma se l'emotività che io ho per quel personaggio è 5, è una merda. Tocca dire che effettivamente sti dialoghi sono fighi, perché una volta tanto, vedi, reagiscono bene e in modo sensato alle cose che succedono.
Älɣrnan lost it after you disappeared. He raged about us killing Gillenane. Brought down a huge pillar of fire on the island. We barely got away in time. A lot of 𝗏𝗏𝗡 didn't. It burned so bright that we all saw purple for hours. Turned the whole island to glass.
Questa è una figata, cioè che magari ti metti in prospettiva altre zone del Tedas dove dici come cazzo è possibile che quella montagna è fatta così, perché magari qualcuno come il 𝗟𝗏𝗡 aveva fatto qualcosa.
Thank you all for coming. If we don't stop Älɣrnan today, our world is either dead or blighted. So we keep fighting until the job is done. It's gonna be hard. There's no guarantee any of us will make it.
We're with you, Rook.
Älɣrnan dies today.
Whatever it takes. Strife, news?
Our scouts confirm Älɣrnan is inside the Archon's palace. There's a giant tendril of blight tethering it to the Divine's manor in Hightown.
Then that's our goal. Breach the city walls and get to that tendril. Emmerich, can we count on Mournwatch support?
The Watchers, living and otherwise, will stand with us.
Every remaining Warden will be there. We follow Warden Rook today.
The Antivan crows are ready to pay their respects.
And the Lords of Fortune will be there. For gold and glory.
The Veil Jumpers have been in this since the beginning, and will be there for the end.
Solas is our first target. Without his dagger, we can't kill Älɣrnan.
Our scouts last spotted him working with the Shadow Dragons in the western section of Hightown.
Okay, we go in through Hightown.
How? Minrathous was built to fight off an army, even before Älɣrnan reinforced the defenses. Every gate will be guarded.
Worse than that. Our scouts reported that the Venatori sealed all the gates with those damn warding crystals.
Can the Veil Jumpers disable them?
Venatori magic won't be a problem.
It's still likely to take time. You may need assistance or someone to protect you while you unravel the wards.
Vabbè, qua devi fare giustamente le scelte. Tocca dire veramente sto pezzo una figata, che ti fanno vedere proprio tutti che arrivano. È bello che ci stava anche Isabella. Isabella ormai sei tipo che è la sesta apocalisse che si sta a fare. Ormai una più, una meno. Ok, qua devi fare la scelta su chi lasciare qua. I compagni che hanno esperienza nel gestire difese magiche o nel proteggere gli altri in battaglia hanno maggiore probabilità di successo. Soprattutto se sono eroici baluardi del velo. Io qua onestamente ce lascerei Niv.
Nev, I want you helping the Veil Jumpers.
You've got it.
The Venatori at that gate will be commanded by a war mage. That's how they usually operate.
If we get rid of the commander, the rest of the Venatori will scatter. Can the crows cut the head off the snake?
Contract accepted.
There's gonna be a lot of guards between you and her. The lords can clear you a path.
And one of us should be there as well.
Chi mai sceglieremo per far assassinare il mago dei Venatori, capo?
Lucanus, how'd you like to kill a Venatori mage?
It would be my pleasure.
One last thing might give the crows some trouble. There's a massive construct tall enough to crush buildings. It's guarding the main gate.
A juggernaut. Giant siege constructs built to withstand the 𝗏𝗏𝗡, or anyone else who came calling.
We're gonna need our heaviest forces against that juggernaut. Evka,
The Grey Wardens have fought ogres and archdemons. We can handle this.
The Morn Watch will lend aid, but against something as large as this juggernaut, we'll require further assistance. Rook?
Vedi che hanno ricacciato fuori dall'armadio, ripeto, i nazisti però dei loro anni, perché quelle sono palesemente tipo le statue come quelle di Meredith, altro che quei fornaci grande puffo del Cristo bruttissime. I compagni hanno esperienza di combattere nemici o costrutti enormi, hanno maggiore probabilità di successo. Tash faceva cazzotti con i draghi, no?
Tosh, you're with the Wardens. Right. Emmerich, Harding, you're with me. We make a run at the gate, get inside, and find Solus. The rest of you, get to the Blight Tendril. Once we've got the dagger, we'll meet you there. And take the fight to 𝗟𝗏𝗡. I believe in this team, in all of us. So let's get it done. We go on my signal.
Focus on the wards!
Retreat!
I'm coming for you! After her!
Rook, come on!
Io credo di avere il cazzo durissimo. A parte che appena è partito il fight c'è stato 𝗟𝗡𝗅 che ha fatto boh, fiamma, si è acceso, ho detto madonna vi apro tutti. Poi non ha fatto un cazzo nel fight, perché ha tirato 2 incantesimi di merda. Si è solo acceso fortissimo. Ma tra l'altro, quante combo puoi fare qua? Cioè, perché Niv si è messa lì a fare tutto quel cazzapippolo. Harding come lo faceva? Poteva superarlo, cioè se non aveva lo status falliva, con lo status ce la faceva e quindi faceva qualche cazzapippolo. Idem Bellara, Niv, 𝗟𝗡𝗅. Il gigante veniva ucciso in modo differente da ognuno di loro e così via. O ci stanno magari delle combo che sono fallimenti garantiti, tipo mandi 𝗟𝗡𝗅, che cazzo ne so, ad assassinare la maga e quindi fallisce perché vabbè 𝗟𝗡𝗅 gli tira un incantesimo, molta più. A me la cosa mi fa incazzare è che sta roba è stata bellissima, con la musica, tutti che collaborano, con la regia, una figata assurda. Tutto il gioco poteva essere così. Cioè, se io ripenso soltanto alle main, alle cutscene delle main, io c'ho perennemente il cazzo duro. Cioè, lasciamo perdere scrittura, non scrittura, dialoghi, tutto quanto, ovviamente. Però se io ripenso a livello di mera tecnica della main, è cazzo adamantino. Cioè, messi momenti dove la gente fa cazzotti insieme. Ma poi vogliamo parlare di Teia e Viago o dei Veilguard che da solo piglia il gigante o sbaducchia per terra. Ma che cazzo ho visto? Ma tutti quanti hanno fatto delle cose che non c'ha senso. Credo che di sfondo c'era pure Isabella da qualche parte che stava sgozzando persone a random.
Well fought, Lucanis.
And there he is, the demon of Virantium.
At your service. They and I will return to the crows and help with the fight through the city. You go after Solas.
We spotted him. He's not far ahead. That way, quickly.
Teia, gran mammisi. Questi sono tutti i pezzi in cui ti fanno letteralmente i check. È eroe? Come sta la fazione? Bene, male? Guarda, se sta male so cazzi loro. Cioè, vedi, queste sono quelle cose che apprezzo.
Asher! Get out of my city! Asher!
Did we win?
You're lucky your head's so damn hard.
Tarquin! Viper! You're alive!
Thanks to Solas. He's been the only thing between us and 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏.
Stay with them. I'm going to talk to Solas.
You are as surprising as ever. Even I could not have escaped that prison. For you to manage it.
Perché sei un segone, gli avrei detto, però va bene.
I should end you right here.
I understand your anger. If there had been any other way.
There is no other way with you. It always ends with someone else paying for your mistakes. Me, the Shadow Dragons, Varric. You did something to my mind to make me keep seeing him.
Yes. I was wrong to do so.
Grazie al cazzo, ci sono capace pure io a far così, sta super cazzola, figlio mio.
You knew Varric was dead the whole time. But you kept pushing me not to see it. Why? How?
I was desperate. Unless I escaped, the world would fall to tyranny and blight. The only tool I had was my tenuous connection to you.
Blood magic.
As I said, I was wrong.
You feeling bad about stabbing me in the back is not my problem right now. I have a city to save, and a god to kill.
Agreed. I betrayed you because I believed that only I could save this world. But I have failed, Rook. I have not stopped Elganon. I have not even defeated his archdemon. The victories that have been won since Elganon and Gillenane escaped are yours, not mine. If we are to save this world, we must work together.
Ma in realtà io te dovessi dire, fino ad adesso mi pare che 18 arcidemoni, draghi, roba corrotta, cristoni enormi, divinità, tentacoli giganti, draghi con 18 teste, ho ammazzato io. Onestamente a me non me ne serve un cazzo di te, però magari si trasforma in un doggo grosso. Che cazzo ne so, cioè magari può fare qualche magia di Cristo.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Do you not believe I want to stop Elganon?
Of course you want to stop him. And as soon as he's gone, you're going to finish your ritual and drown the world in demons.
If joining me and stopping Elganon requires the veil to stay in place, then I will pay that price unflinching. I swear by my own foolish pride, by love for friends I've failed and hurt, by everything I ever held as sacred. I will leave the veil untroubled. It will never come down by my hand. Now, if you will come with me, I can show you what has prevented me from reaching Elganon, and you can tell me your plan.
A parte che ho adorato il fatto che proprio penso sia il momento più incazzato che ho visto in Veilguard, che gli ha letteralmente detto: ma a me 𝗟𝗡𝗅𝗡 per il culo. Bellissimo. Solas, tu capisci che mi hai inculato circa 10 volte? Ma tu pensi che veramente lo giuro sul velo, sul Cristo Rede... Ma secondo te le tue lo giuro valgono qualche cazzo? Fidate bro, non dico col coltello dietro, fidate che non ti faccio niente.
Let us see if they've heard the legends of the Dreadwolf. Begone, Darkspawn!
Solas, potenziamo sto incantesimo, perché non mi sembra.
But you, Rook, your team is made from the clever, the wise and the loyal. You honored their strengths to make them yours. And that is why you are going to defeat him.
In questo momento Solas sa che sta de fretta, quindi sta cercando di andare a braccio per fare un discorso con cui convincere una persona a fidarsi di lui. Cioè sta tipo tira tutti i 20 nat su carisma per dire aspetta, come proseguo tutto sto discorso?
Do you feel it? The blight reacts to my presence. There. That must be the source of whatever intelligence guides it. If you can destroy the mind guiding the blight, we may be able to reach the palace. I can accompany you no further. My presence will only draw the blight to you.
Ballora? What did they do to her?
We are out of time. I will defeat the Archdemon. Once 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is mortal, the final blow must be yours. I can think of no one better to wield this.
Diciamo che mi posso fidare un pelino di più, ma comunque il cazzo in culo lo sento, nel senso... Perché questa è la prova del Tito: a te il coltello con cui posso fare il rituale. Cioè non toglie che appena abbiamo finito lui mi tira uno sganassone magico e se lo rifotte.
You need that dagger for your ritual. I'm supposed to believe you'd just give it to me?
If you do not trust me to uphold my oath, that is all the more reason for the dagger to be out of my hands. Please, Rook. Good luck. When next we meet, let us be standing over 𝗟𝗏𝗡's body.
Io stavo scherzando sul fatto che si trasformasse in un doggo grosso. Si è trasformato in un doggo grosso. Che tra l'altro era quello che si vedeva nel trailer. È figo, perché è fighissimo in culo. Ma voi fate vedere nel trailer una roba del genere? Ma siete stronzi. Ma infatti, perché se uno ci pensa, tutte le scene del trailer sono dalla campagna principale.
Bellara, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of there.
Bellara is gone. There is only the will of 𝗟𝗏𝗡, giver of life and death.
Bellissimo, perché giustamente tu puoi perdere Onivo Bellara, che sono due mecoglioni della magia, quindi possono effettivamente fungere da sorta molto alfa di Ghil'Nain. Adoro!
You are not my god! Get out of my head!
Rook? He was all I could hear. It was my mind, but he made me want to help him.
It's okay. You're free now. You're safe.
None of us are safe.
Once 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is dead...
Wait! You can't kill 𝗟𝗏𝗡 yet. If you do...
Look out!
Come on!
Morgan!
Quickly now! Destiny is a heavy burden to bear. And growing heavier by the moment.
You made it! Not my first giant monster.
Apologies for missing the War Council. We got inside the city with the Veil Jumpers.
It gave us a chance to finally strike back at the Venatori.
Whatever you did unblocked entrances to the Divine's Manor. It also destroyed some of the Blight.
It'll come back. I can still feel it. I don't think I'm the only mage he used like this.
Bellara,
You're alive. Rook freed me, but I learned things when I was in that blight eruption. We need to talk.
We will. But first we need to get you to a healer.
We'll take care of her.
Thanks. I'll join you in a bit. Just want to check on everyone else coming in. While we still have time.
Prima di parlare delle cose fighe, io voglio dire 3 cazzate. Perché ho riso ogni volta che ho visto Solas? Perché mi sono immaginato che lui per tutto quel tempo c'era questo doggo grosso che stava cercando di mordere in tutti i modi sto drago, tipo cagnolone che prova a giocare con il padrone. Seconda cazzata. Perché Bellare è senza armatura? Perché effettivamente loro sono venuti coi panni standard? Peccato. Cioè, l'inquisitore è venuto qua a fare sto bordello della Madonna vestito con l'abiti da taverna. Idem Evka. Potevano fargliela magari in armatura, no? Potevano mettergli l'armatura dell'inquisitore magari, no? Se l'è tolta per farsi corrompere meglio. E tra l'altro questa è una cosa seria, infatti. Bellara tecnicamente, per quanto l'abbiamo salvata, è andata, no? O c'è qualche roba del il velo, l'egida del velo gli ha fatto qualche protezione, o effettivamente qua l'hanno reworkata, quindi magari perché tecnicamente Bellara, salvata per salvata, è andata, Sta scena qua è veramente bella, che ti fa vedere tutti i Veilguard, i custodi, i corvi, i draghi. Sta cosa è veramente figa. Cioè, questi sono quei momenti in sti giochi che adoro sempre, cioè vedere la gente tutta unita.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
Minchia, immagino qua se hai fatto una run di merda, è pieno. Questo momento molto semplice, ma greve, Però il fatto che erano tutti coperti vuol dire che non abbiamo perso nessuno di importante. Cioè, quella è gente X che è morta durante l'assalto, essenzialmente. E io continuo a dirlo, Elda, qua non bisogna incazzarsi con i personaggi. I personaggi seguono un copione che gli viene dato. Bisogna incazzarsi con gli scrittori. Cioè, per quanto Tash possa essermi andata sul culo in molte cose, io non la voglio vedere morta. È stata bella quella scena dove separano tutti il culo e stanno tutti insieme. Cioè, non li vorrei vedere morti. Che prende il cagotto al fischio a chi ha scritto quelle cacate, sì.
He was in my head the whole time. It was like I wanted to help him.
Mierda. I'm sorry.
He's filled with the blight, and I think I am too.
No. I refuse to lose anyone else I care about to these monsters. Bellara, stay alive. That's an order. We'll talk to the wardens after we take down 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏.
No, you can't. That's what I needed to tell you. When 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 was in my mind, I was kind of in his too. I could feel him. His mind, his magic, his life force. It's tied to the veil. His life is the only thing holding the veil in place.
I felt the veil weaken when 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 fell. I expect that when Solus imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus. And now that 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is the only one left...
If we kill him, the veil collapses.
Which is why Solas gave me the dagger.
Io qua in realtà non mi dovrei lamentare perché questa è la solita cosa che dico. Mi hanno dato il puntino sulla I. Cioè te lo mettono nero su bianco, pixel su pixel. Alla fine essenzialmente qualcuno si dovrà rivincolare al velo. Solas, che ce va perché vuole annacce, che ce va perché lo inghiappetto, che ce va perché caccia fuori la statuetta di 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗍𝗍, lui là ci si infila. Sarebbe figo se tutto va a scatafascio, che ci si può infilare un rook. Però là ci stanno delle cose che ti fanno storcere un po' il naso, perché giustamente è che non è che va a magia, ma va ad energia vitale. Quanto può campare a regge il velo? E non è il Garnanno Ghilanin, no?
He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill 𝗟𝗏𝗡. So what can we do? Can we tie the veil to something else to keep it in place?
For an enchantment like that, we'll need a specific substitute. The veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solas. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Io comunque vi ricordo che quello non è una ciabatta, è un pugnale. Serve per pugnalare le persone. Ricordo, e qua entra in gioco il pugnale fake. Cioè, letteralmente facciamo il trucchetto di magia. Guarda, questo è quello vero. Ta! E glielo infili addosso.
I can be very persuasive, but it will be risky. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is dead, odds are good that Solas will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Did he listen to you? When you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did 𝗦𝗨 when Solas took her power.
But we have you, Morrigan. You have 𝗦𝗨's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of 𝗦𝗨, from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
Non so quante live ormai lo dissi. Letteralmente noi cacciamo fuori sto santino de metal. Tipo la boccetta del Frodo davanti a Shelob. Per triggerarlo fortissimo. Vabbè, qua ti dicono essenzialmente c'hai 18 scelte. Fottilo, fallo ragionare, accoltellalo, una via di mezzo e compagnia figata. Tra l'altro, che bel titolo per un rook magari che vuole essere quello astuto. Io sono colui che ha fottuto il Dreadwolf. E tanto qua immaginate se tu hai Mirratus corrotta e Nive che viene corrotta. Minchia, Nive qua non sta caraglia de più. Minchia, lo vuole tirare giù a craniate.
Because of everyone here. And everyone we lost to get here, we've got options for dealing with Solas. For now, let's focus on 𝗟𝗏𝗡. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solas takes down the Archdemon and renders 𝗟𝗏𝗡 mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal. We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the 𝗚𝗏𝗡 couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Bellara back. We're gaining people. I'm ready to fight as long as our luck holds out.
Just 𝗟𝗏𝗡 left now. Well, and Solas.
We have to stay fast and careful. Once we surprise 𝗟𝗏𝗡 inside his lair, we challenge him, let him get angry.
And then kill him when he comes in hot. Nice. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗔𝗥𝗡. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Chakra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Nev, how are you holding up?
I've seen reports from the city. The lost... But more are still standing than I might have bet on. every person who gets through this is a win.
We're doing as well as can be expected. Just have to keep it up.
We can't get overconfident.
There's more on your mind.
This started with Solus. It will end there, too. He played mind games with you, targeted emotions, then went right for the heart. People with power, sometimes it's best not to play their games. Other times you need to play them smarter. However this plays out, there's a tyrant god on the throne. I'll show him who this city really belongs to.
Ecco, immaginate questo dialogo se lei è corrotta e saranno inchiappettati 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗥𝗓. Qua veramente sta con gli occhi rossi, corruzione, con la magia che pulsa.
So much has happened, but we wouldn't be standing here without you.
Sure you would. Though the group would lack a certain charm. Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
I know. Thanks, Nav.
Anytime.
Che belli sti dialoghi. Questo è il momento di ogni fine Dragon Age dove chiacchieri con tutti.
How are you feeling, Bellara?
Everyone filled me in, told me about everything that happened since I've been gone. It's a lot. I knew 𝗟𝗏𝗡 was doing something. I could feel it through the blight. I just didn't know how big it was. How awful it was. But most everyone's still alive. Still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for. More than I expected. So, okay, I think.
Fight ends today. Win or lose. But I'd prefer to win.
Soon it'll all be over. One way or another.
And the blight? How's it feeling?
Like it's tying itself around me. It's in my blood. In my head. I feel it whispering to me. But it doesn't get to decide how my story goes. Even if it's only got a few chapters left. Let's make the most of each one of them. And give it the happiest ending we can manage.
𝗟𝗏𝗡 liked to say everything was a story. Helped him make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
Yeah, he was.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Infatti ora che ci stavo a pensare, quando lei sta a scrivere a roba sua, non gli puoi dire neanche vai a chiedere consigli a 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏, no?
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. We reunited with Bellara. What that poor girl has been through, and she's still returned to the fray. 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
We've already killed an archdemon and a god. We can do it again.
While 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏's magic is fearsome, Solus is our true adversary. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down, once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. You have been a dear companion, Rook. You accompanied me through death, and were the first to witness my return. I shall never forget that, through the ages that follow.
What luck that the distinguished Professor Volkarin joined our cause after we found him in the necropolis.
Feels as if that were years ago. Time passes swiftly in good company. Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
Lucanus, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spite grows impatient. As do I. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I'm on edge myself, so I couldn't expect anyone here not to be.
Perhaps.
It won't be much longer.
𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏's life is measured in hours. As for Solus, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best, and we got him.
The demon of Virantium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
Of course Solus lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet I'm surprised every time. But we're chipping away at Elgernon's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Or really close to one, anyway. We even got Bulara back. It's because of you. You're our leader. Our heart. My heart. As long as you stand beside me, I know things can't go too far wrong.
The trust you have in me, your support, your unwavering faith, they keep me going. I hope you know that. I'm going to win this. For you. For us.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, you've made me happier than I thought possible. You believed in me when I couldn't, and you helped me see the strength I always had. The journey's been hard. Still, I don't regret any of it, because I get to have you in my life, and you make it beautiful. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
You and me, Lace. Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
There's no one I'd rather stand beside at the end of the world. But if we live, Ferelden, cottage, quiet, at least for a while.
It's a date.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
Bad news, everyone. Elgernon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going up there. I owe Elgernon for what he did.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Yep.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. Good luck.
Baldur's Gate è diventato, guarda.
It's okay! There's gotta be another way up!
Bellissimo il cartone che ha tirato Solas al drago. Solas, ti serve una mano?
The throne room. Knowing Elgornon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it!
Elgornon's using the Magisters to control the Blight, just like he used me. They're directing all of it at Solus. He won't make it without our help.
How do you know?
I can still feel it. Hear it.
The Blight?
I'll help Solus. Just get to the throne room.
Solus.
I've got this. Go!
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator. Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And 𝗟𝗓𝗡, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
Tra l'altro in tutto questo Bellara ha imparato ad utilizzare la corruzione, quindi immaginate in questo what if Niv, città distrutta, che viene corrotta, che vuole scapocciarlo, che impara a usare la corruzione. Madonna, c'hai sta mammi incazzata come una faina che veramente c'ha pure i superpoteri.
While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic. The Dread Wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Che bello Solas tutto distrutto.
I am the Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy. Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at 𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗡. You fled in terror at 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗡.
And then we killed 𝗟𝗓𝗡.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
You will kneel.
No.
Oh, come now. You did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
I can do this. I have to.
Release them. I gave you this power, child.
You are not my god.
Bellara!
Impossible! No! You will not!
You are mortal, 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
Credo che sia partita ora la musica unica.
pathetic creature in existence. I will see the last glimmer of departed from this wretched world. And from the ashes shall rise a blighted empire, bound to me alone. There is no light save my glory, no refuge save my shadow, no desire save my perfected intention. I am creator and destroyer. I am will made manifest. I am Algernon.
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Ah, c'è qua proprio scelta finale. Però quanto bella la fight con Elgarnan. Veramente, penso, molto unica in tutte le sue robe. Il fatto che usa tutti gli elementi, che usa il time stop, che toglie la luce, veramente figa.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elgarnon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes.
You're right. You do need to make up for the damage you've done. But breaking the world again is the wrong way to do it.
Letting the Veil collapse
is what you want. Making amends isn't about what you want. You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you've wronged asked you to stop.
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to 𝗨𝗟𝗣𝗣𝗅, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of 𝗨𝗪𝗓, and once, long ago, an old friend. Mythal lives on in her, and in this.
Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon, and it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
You are free to find a better way.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement. Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
È una versione meno oscura di Dark Souls. Più calma, più leggera. Bello come dettaglio. Quanti piccoli dettagli comunque la cutscene con Solas. Bravi, cazzo.
With 𝗟𝗟𝗠𝗘 and 𝗟𝗟𝗠𝗘 dead, and Solus off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of 𝗟𝗚𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗡, dragging 𝗦𝗡 into a new era with bold and forceful measures.
Or the story of a caretaker standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant 𝗟𝗚𝗏 was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man exploring worlds beyond mortal existence.
A woman standing watch against anyone that would threaten Docktown.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history helping the elves put past evils behind them forever.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, finding a new home in 𝗟𝗚𝗏, protecting a world that once thought them lost for good.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone. There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
The storm quelled. The sun dimmed. The wolf defanged. At last, we have balanced. Guided. Whispered. And soon, the poisoned fruit ripens. We come.
Porchi Dio, ci ho preso. Porca puttana, davvero ci ho preso. Ma io memavo che andavano a pigliare Loghain. Ma io come mi proteggo da questa cosa adesso? Cioè io non posso più dire un cazzo contro l'essere non blind, perché... Ma quando cazzo era? Quando eravamo ad Arlatan? Che dissi che vanno fino a prendere Loghain. Porca puttana, davvero. Cioè sono loro che per farti capire che hanno inchiappettato tutto il Thedas, no? Togliamo il sole, il Garnan, togliamo Ghilanane, togliamo le fauci al lupo, facciamo bordelli nel Ferelden dove ci stanno i più grandi eroi perché c'è stava Marrik, non perché c'è sta Loghain. Facciamo bordelli dalle altre parti, insomma indeboliamo indeboliamo tutto il 𝗨𝗓𝗓 perché adesso la tempesta vorace arriva. E quella cosa finale è per dirti che loro hanno sussurrato nell'orecchio di tutti i cattivi a Loghain: guarda che te se stanno a inculà al fratello de Vari, che piate sto idolo. Certo che addirittura loro erano arrivati dietro a 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗡 e greve. Cioè veramente secondo me qua sbuca il creatore. Cioè marchiate le mie parole se mai esce Dragon Age 5. Veramente noi stiamo andando a ripoppare al creatore. Veramente il creatore è uno stronzo, è l'umano originale o qualche roba strana che ha fatto bordelli. Perché ripeto, 𝗟𝗓𝗡 e il Garnan dicevano: guarda che oltreoceano ci stanno quelli che ci si vogliono inculà. Quindi lo sapevano che c'era anche un altro nemico. Lasciamo perdere che sta cosa mi ha fatto venire altri 5000 domande, Cristi di Dio e compagnia. Cioè, capite perché poi nasce il meme del non blind? Perché io mi faccio le mega pippe mentali e le pippe mentali poi diventano realtà, e quindi vuol dire che io da quelle pippe mentali me devo fare altre pippe mentali. Non finisce mai il seghino mentale qua, è qualcosa di devastante. Capite sta cosa che bordello crea a livello di storia? Metti, in dubbio 900 anni dei codex. Cioè, per carità, non delegittima tutto il bordello che è successo, perché il bordello è successo. Cioè, la storia è accaduta e tutto quanto. Però ti mette sopra quella cosa che ci stanno i burattinai. Il fatto che dopo che tu profai una roba del genere, io posso anche accollarmela, ma in un Dragon Age 5 poi non ci può sta qualcosa ancora sopra. Perché se questi hanno gestito 900 anni di storia nel 𝗨𝗓𝗓 e di più, perché il Garnan mica era 900 anni fa, il Garnan era pre-calendarizzazione del 𝗨𝗓𝗓. Quindi se loro che si sono messi a gestire 2000 anni, puttana miseria, è greve. Ma quindi stavano dietro ad Andraste, ma paradossalmente, per quando noi sappiamo, magari Andraste, il creatore, erano esecutori, visto che a quanto pare non c'è un cazzo e cioè paradossalmente Andraste e il creatore sono esecutori. Io potrei mettermi adesso a farmi le mega pippe mentali, cioè dell'esecutore che usa Andraste per far creare un culto che poi serviva a tenere sott'occhio i maghi o fa bordelli nel lungo periodo. Io mi posso fare tutte queste pippe mentali, ma adesso è inutile. A parte a mandarmi in overload del cervello, perché sta cosa non è che deflagra le centinaia di parentesi che si erano chiuse, le fa proprio diventare polvere, e dietro ne apre altre. È un casino. Ragazzuoli, dopo 2 anni e mezzo è finita la Dragon Age saga. 135 con questa 136 live. Prossima grande serie sarà Mass Effect. Magari verso metà 2025, sempre se non succedono bordelli, se comincia pure Mass Effect. Però sì, abbiamo finito Dragon Age saga. Vi ringrazio a tutti quanti, per chi è arrivato qua, per chi se n'è andato, per chi se l'è vissuto insieme a noi. E niente, veramente grazie per essere stati con me fino alla fine di questa saga, e alla prossima. Ricordate sempre, Corgianza di Dragon Age fa ben bene. Ciao ciao.